Expected to focus on the economy even after Saturday's shooting at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania, in which the former president was injured. ABC's MaryAlice Parks reports from the convention site in Milwaukee.
Republicans gathering in Milwaukee to formally nominate former President Donald Trump as their GOP presidential candidate. This just 2 days after he survived an assassination attempt at a rally in Pennsylvania. The roll call is a formality.
The great state of Iowa proudly cast all of its 40 votes for President Donald J. Trump.
As the former president clinched the nomination in March. And we now know who will be running alongside Trump as his choice for vice president. Trump choosing Ohio Senator JD Vance as his running mate. Security at the RNC a top concern after the assassination attempt this weekend, but Secret Service says they do not anticipate a change to their security plans. The investigation into the shooting deepening. The FBI says 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks fired the shots that injured Trump and 2 other people and killed 1 man, 50-year-old Corey Comparator. Investigators believe Crooks acted alone with no criminal history or history of mental illness. The FBI looking through phone and computer records, talking to those who knew him, trying to determine a motive. 2 law enforcement sources tell ABC News the building where Crooks climbed to the roof and opened fire was the staging area for a local police tactical team there to watch over the crowd. It's unclear how Crooks gained access. The Secret Service is facing major questions of how Crooks was able to get so close to Trump. DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is promising an independent review. Now, in that announcement on True Social, Trump talked about Senator Vance's work in the Senate as a businessman and, of course, his book, Hillbilly Elegy. MaryAlice Parks, ABC News, Milwaukee.
And since the country's founding, 4 U.S. presidents and 1 candidate had been assassinated, starting with Abraham Lincoln in 1865. 16 years later, President James Garfield was shot and he died weeks later. Since 1901, William McKinley was shot in Buffalo. Then most recently, John F. Kennedy in 1963 in Dallas. Kennedy's brother, Robert Kennedy, was shot and killed while campaigning for president in 1968. Since McKinley's assassination, there have now been 8 attempts on the lives of U.S. presidents or candidates, including George W. Bush in 2005, Ronald Reagan in 1981, and Gerald Ford in 1975.